Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the Tobot's Galaxy Detective Season 2, which came out in the year 2020. If you do not know anything of Galaxy Detective Season 2, please allow me to read a little bit of backstory. The story shifts to a new cast in Smile City and discovers Galaxy Weapon 4 and creates new Tobots. These heroes now face off against the short-tempered and egomaniac named Bubblecat, who is then overthrown by a superior order of villains. Things start heating up as Tyler, Master V, and Zora enter Smile City looking for Galaxy Weapon 6, allowing both groups to team up for a final showdown against Pulsar himself. What you see before you is the third character that appears in the series. His name is Captain Zack on the left-hand side. It's made by Tobot, which is the series. We have the vehicle mode here. We have the robot mode there. We have something called attached tow key. I'll explain that much better later on. We have the QR code that takes you to YouTube if you want to watch the series for yourself. The figures are for ages 4 and up. On the lower left hand corner, we have keep away from kids that are 3 years or younger. The figures are made by Young Toys on this side of the box. It says Tobots there, Captain Zack on the bottom, and he's pointing with his right arm. On the back of the box, we have Tobots here. We have Captain Zack profile in there. His name is down here. It says Tobot Galaxy Detective Season 2 on the bottom. We have the 3 modes. We'll explain all of that later on. On this side of the box, again, we have a different pose there of Captain Zack. Young Toys on the bottom. Galaxy Detectives. On the top of the box, it says Tobot Captain Zack Galaxy Detectives there. We have some manufacturing information there along with the barcode. So, inside the box, we have instructions, very easy instructions. And again, this is for 4 years and up, so it's not going to be too complicated or anything like that. Right? So I believe it's, how many steps? 13 steps. 13 steps on this figure. So, give it that. So this is what the figure looks like. As a whole, we're going to get some, make sure this is in focus. So this is what it looks like from the front. Right? We have your blues, your reds, broken up by white and a little bit of gray. And for some odd reason, my light just went down. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. So this is what it looks like from the front. This is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from this side. And we could do a close-up of his face. He has the patch over his right eye there. And pretty much what you see is the normal mode that he appears in the show. We're going to jump into articulation. Some of these figures are good with articulation. Some are not too lucky. So let's say that much. So we can do this on the shoulder, right? Right. So there's a joint here on the shoulder like that. Right. There's another shoulder underneath this wheel. Right. So you can go all the way back, but that's for the transformation. And you get about that far forward on that articulation. Less than 90 on the elbow. The hand is a solid piece. There's no rotation there. We can bring up the leg like that. We can actually spin the leg. Actually, we can spin the leg here. But there's no thigh swivel or anything like that. The feet are locked into place. There's no rocker or anything like that. And there is no waist articulation there. So the shoulder is locked in. It will not do that 360 degrees there. It's only this movement. And the head is locked into place. It will not move up or down, so it could be on a mushroom peg. Now this backpack does move, but that's for the transformation. Now let's explain what the V extension is. Okay, so on the box it says extension key or extension Tobot, toe key or something like that. But what they're really talking about is this piece, right? These are called V extension, and how they work is the pilot has a watch on his wrist, similar to I guess you want to say Power Rangers Time Force or any one of those Power Rangers series where they had a watch. You can use any one of those for an example, and they can bring up these 6 cards, and these 6 cards have like maybe one has a lion on it, one has a hawk on it. This one has a shark on it, pretty much. And he can summon these up anytime he wants. And when you do so, it unlocks extra fighting abilities, let's say that. So we have a friction clip here, and this figure does have some spring-loaded gimmicks in it. So you have the male here, and you have the female inside. So you just have to plug these two together, and these 2 fins will pop up right on his shoulders. To finish off, we have to pull these spikes out. These are not spring loaded. You have to use your fingers to get this. The hand does swap out, so all you have to do is find this door. And we swap this around, we close, and we bring out this hook, right? And this allows him to give him special moves. Let's get into it. All right, so he has something called the terrifying shark fin. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but when I saw the video, it kind of looks like a charge up move or something like that. He kind of goes into this breakdancing move called the windmill. If you don't know what the windmill is in breakdancing, just do a search. Just Google it. And that's what I say. And then he has something called the Captain Zack spin kick. And the last one is called the Captain Zack water cannon. So that's what he can do with those abilities right there. So get it transformed is pretty simple. These figures work on really nice ratchets. They have pegs, and they also have friction clips to keep it all together. So it's very easy. So first thing we want to do here is put this hook away, and there's no string or anything like that. And we need to put this hook away so it will transform the correct way. So you just open up this door, rotate this around, close the door, right? So we're going to prepare ourselves. We need to take this off. Matter of fact, we need to bring this fin up just to complete that look with the fin right there. So we're going to take this off. You want to push these down. We're going to push these in. And now we're ready. As for this piece, you just click it close. Now on here, on his chest, it says something like H2O or something like that. In the show, I believe it says something like February 2nd, 1988. I'm not exactly sure what the reference is, but it's on there. Right, so we're going to get this started. So the transformation is kind of similar to a masterpiece when it comes to the legs, but we're going to take care of the top part first. So we're going to bring this piece up like that, and we want to take his head and this black table all together. You want to unpeg it, and you want to flip it all the way back like that. Okay, you want to take these arms, you want to bring them all the way back like that, just to get it ready. Same thing on this side, bring this arm all the way back like that. Now this piece right here, that's going to come in later, a little bit later, much later. You take the backpack, bring it up, you get in here to bring out the windshield, get that ready to go. Here is where the masterpiece tracks come into play because he has a similar thing. So all we're going to do is we're going to flip this around like that. Flip this around like that. We take this piece, actually we take this foot, we take the heel spur, bring it down. Bring that down. We take this piece, close. Right? So we got that ready. So we have a male friction clip, female friction clip. Right? Peg those two together. Right? So, okay, so we want to bring it down on the waist. I should say the chest, upper chest is right here. So we're going to bring this down like so. We're going to move these arms out of the way just to finish out. Right? So I'm going to show you a different way of doing it. But anyway, bring that down. That's going to peg into place. And you want to take the shoulder. You want to collapse the shoulder. Like that. And you take these hands, put them in like that. Make sure all of these is clipped into place. Like that, right? So we're almost done. Now this extra piece right here, which was that toe key thing, that's extra piece, it simply goes in the back. Right, to finish out the car, which I like because it really fills in that hole. So what you have here is a really nice shark design car here. Let me see. Where's my box? Bring out the box. And this is what it looks like from this profile here. Now you can kind of say maybe it looks like a Ferrari. You can kind of say it looks more like a Lamborghini. I don't think the Lamborghini would have this face though. You can make it say it looks like anything. Whatever you think it is, you leave it down in the comments. But this is what it looks like from this side. From this side, got the nice silver rims on there. From this side, we have the back, we have the tail lights here. And I do believe, what does this say? No, I could have sworn that said something different. It doesn't. Right? We have this side. Somebody can probably make this in real life, tell you honestly. And this side. So we're going to do the top view. That's what it looks like there. And that's what it looks like from there. So you're only going to make out the legs and the arms and the lower chest there. So we're going to do some comparison. Now, when it comes to rolling, hold on, let's see. I forgot to put away the heel spurs. Oh my God, I forgot to put away the feet. My goodness, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. So, right, they roll real well, especially on this wooden table. So we're gonna do some comparison. This is Alpha Plus. This is from season 1.5, which they later on added on to season 1 if you're looking at it in the English form. But this is a Lamborghini. Right? Show you the size of that there. Give you this profile. Right here. Give another side. See, yeah, that's much better. The rear. This one has a better rear lighting bar back here. And underneath, why not? Why not? Why not? Right? Let me get another car here. We have Masterpiece tracks. Way much smaller, right? You can kind of see where I'm coming from, that it kind of looks like a Corvette. From this side, from the front. From this side. from the back and underneath. And there you go. So we got one more, just one more. We're gonna bring in the AMC Theaters Optimus Prime popcorn truck, just to give you a scale of how that looks. Let's put them that way, so this way you can actually see what's going on. We're gonna bring in Alpha Plus, and then we're gonna stick tracks on the top. Why not? Right, so that's the scale of these three vehicles. Right, so we're gonna get this out of the way. Get out of the way. And get that out of the way. Alright. So getting it back in robot mode is very easy. So what we need to do first, we need to get this piece right here out first. And it could be a little tricky. You just gotta find a way of getting this piece out. Right, so keep this on the side, back there. And we're going to undo the arms because they peg into the side. So we're just gonna bring these out. This is the better way of doing it. Bring these arms out. Bring these arms out. Fold these out. Fold the shoulder out like that. Get that ready. We're going to bring this up. Right? We're going to focus on the backpack. We're going to bring this whole entire thing up. See how easy that was? Take the windshield, bring this down, and inside, bring this back. Right, we're going to split at the legs, and we're going to rotate the outside piece up. Bring that up. We're going to pull these out. Bring these out. Bring this back. These heel spurs. Right, you have the two heel spurs there, and you bring the feet up. Right. Get inside here, click that into place. Manage these arms a little bit. And then we take this panel, bring this down. Let me see if I can get them to stand. There we go. Now we got them. Got it situated. We're going to take this piece. We're going directly into the V extension mode. And we're just going to pop this in. The teeth pop out from the bottom. The two fins pop out from the top. We're going to bring these spurs out. These spurs, or whatever you want to call them, bring those out. We have to flip this hand out. And we're going to do some comparisons with his feather brethren. And he has like a theme. I think the theme is here comes the roar of the seas, Captain Zack. That's his theme. Here is Leon Rover. He's first. He's the leader. And here is Cyclone Hawk. So you can have that comparison there. They're pretty much in scale with each other, except for Hawk. He's a little shorter than the two in the front. So let's bring in the box. Now, if you like to watch the series on your streaming device or your computer, wherever you may be, you can watch it on something called Me Watch in Toggle, which is in Singapore, the Monster Channel in Malaysia, Cartoon Network, including the Philippines, YouTube, Netflix is probably the best place to watch all of them because I couldn't find some series that was in part, I think it's season 1.5. So that's probably the best, and then YouTube will be right next to that. And there you go. That was the review of the Tobot Captain Zack Galaxy Detective Season 2. I'm just throwing that in there. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I do respond to them on a regular basis. We're going to go back to some Transformers while I wait on some orders to come through. So hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta get something. All right, so what's coming up next on the channel is we have the Studio Series 86 Brawn, deluxe size, and then we have Legacy Dirge. What is he? Voyager? I think he's a Voyager. And then next after that, we have the Studio Series 86 Snarl. I'm waiting on an upgrade kit for him in the mail, so we can do all of that in one shot instead of doing 2 separate videos. And last but not least, we're waiting on the new Ultra Magnus from Studio Series, and I'm currently searching for a Bombshell. So once I get those 2, we're going to do all 5 back to back, and then we're going to go back to Tobots, which are going to be another 3 figures. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.